Hey everyone, it's SJ, and today I'm starting a new series called Something Different Sunday. The goal here is to open up some products outside the ones I typically do and learn about different collectible worlds. Today I'm opening up the Topps 2023 Series 1 Super Box. I saw this on the shelf at Target for $35 and figured this could be interesting to open. I'll do a quick overview for those who aren't familiar with the line of Topps baseball cards. This set contains a base set of 330 cards with an additional set of cards called inserts that makes up a 660 card complete set. In addition to these base cards, there are things called parallels. These are different variations of cards with different borders, serialization, and autographs, among other things. These have certain odds of getting pulled per pack, which are listed here. Think of parallels as a different foil or frame treatment in Magic, Starlight Rares and Yu-Gi-Oh!, and maybe reverse holos in Pokemon. Finally, the last thing I want to mention before we go into the box is the difference between retail and hobby packs. Retail packs are the ones you get from Walmart and Target, while hobby boxes are obtained from games, sports cards, and hobby stores. There are significant differences between the odds in these, and hobby packs will often include exclusive chase parallels and one-of-ones. For example, jumbo hobby boxes have the best odds of getting good parallels, while retail boxes have some of the worst. However, these odds change set by set and by manufacturer, so retail isn't always significantly worse than hobby. Now that we got the product overview out of the way, let's talk about the Super Box. This box is similar to Pokemon boxes you see on the shelf, with one oversized card, a base set card, 10 retail packs, and one pack with foil board parallels, as well as one enamel pin. You can see here our oversized card is Byron Buxton with the Minnesota Twins. Definitely not a hit here, but the hits we are looking for are any type of parallel of players like Shohei Ohtani, Julio Rodriguez, Mike Trout, and rookie cards like Adley Rutschman and Michael Harris. However, with odds like this, any type of parallel or autograph would be awesome, so I'm not too picky. Finally, for our exclusive enamel pin, we got Shohei Ohtani. And this is a pin version of the base set card, which is kinda cool. The back just says his name and number 6 out of 10 of the pin set, but it just would not show up on camera. Alright, now that we got through the majority of the box, let's start opening up these packs. I'm going to do something a little different than other videos and talk a bit more during the opening. Let me know if you like this format in the comments below. I'm still going to do voiceovers though, because live narration is just not a skill that I have yet.
As a response to allegations, I'm sorry, I seem to have something stuck in.
So starting off with the first pack, we have a handful of base cards, and these are typically not worth anything. And right off the bat, we have two interesting hits. The first one is a patch card of Mariano Rivera. Really cool card. And then the next one is a Max Kepler Independence Day Parallel. This is numbered 71 out of 76, and the odds of pulling this are actually 1 in 1,654 retail packs, which is pretty awful. But since he's not a big hit, it's not worth too much. Finally, we have the retail exclusive insert. I suppose people collect these to complete sets, but as far as I can tell, they're not really worth anything. And to top off this pack, we have a few more base set cards, and upcoming, a good example of why I don't do any type of live narration. That little oof was me pulling a Michael Harris rookie card, which isn't anything too special, but you can tell it's a rookie card by the RC symbol that you see right over here, and the symbol next to it is the gold cup. This just signifies that they were the rookie leader for their particular position in the league, and doesn't necessarily increase the value of the card at all. Also, all of these packs have this really tough glue on them, which would ultimately just rip some of the other packs, so these were pretty hard to pull apart. I have to say the overall pack and card quality seems really good from Topps. The feel of the cards were good, and they all had nice sharp corners. There's little things, like this card being upside down, but compared to Magic's card quality, it's a nice refresher. And here's the head of the pack. It's a Jazz Chisholm 35th anniversary, which really isn't worth anything in its base variation. And we got another Michael Harris rookie card, which is pretty great. People tend to collect rookie cards and set them aside, and then wait for the players to become big in the future. And then here I'm actually checking the backs of the cards, because there's something called advanced stat cards, which look like base set cards, but they're actually serialized to 300. In addition, there are other variations of cards called short print and super short print. And these are cards that will have different pictures of players, but they're clearly marked with an SSP on the back and have gold Topps lettering on the front of the card. And these tend to fetch a pretty high price tag. Now it looks like in this pack, we actually didn't get an insert or parallel, and it was just all base set cards. If you're more familiar with Topps products, can you comment below and say if this is normal? I'm genuinely curious here, because in gaming worlds, we always get a rare of some sort in a pack. So I'm just curious here as I'm checking the back to make sure I didn't miss anything. If you liked this video, or you learned something from it, please like and subscribe, as I always appreciate the support, and I'm actively trying to grow this channel, so any help is welcome. And we have our next hit, which is a rainbow foil of Bobby Wood Jr. You can see his gold cup over here, and in general, you can tell that you're going to get a hit if the card is upside down, although sometimes they're also upside down because Topps just flips them upside down. But in general, if you see an upside down card, it's usually a good sign. Now, I have to be honest, coming from the gaming world where I collect and play with Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh!, collecting sports cards has always been a foreign concept to me. Nobody's playing with these. Nobody's setting up a baseball field and then choosing their teams and then using the stats on the back to determine whether they're getting a home run or a strike or whatnot. That's not how these cards are used. So I asked a local card shop owner why people collect sports cards, and he explained it to me. And actually over here we have our 35th anniversary insert of Jackie Robinson, which is a really cool card. And these inserts are a subset of the 660 card overall set. Anyway, what the owner of the card shop said was that people collect sports cards in multiple ways. Some people just like collecting teams, others like collecting players, some speculate on prospective players, and some just like completing sets. Either way, you get to watch the games and see the players perform, and the value of a card is often tied to how well they're doing. So from that point of view, I can get why people are interested in this. However, it's even more volatile than the gaming world in terms of prices. However, you can arguably bring in much higher value on average for some of these hits per set. And here we have our next hit. This is a Royal Blue Parallel. This is a retail exclusive parallel, as these are not numbered and these have odds of 1 in 10 packs. It's nothing special, but it's nice to get something. And here we have another Royal Blue Parallel card. This is actually pretty good to get in one box, although this one wasn't flipped around for some reason, but still really cool. And then here we have a Adley Rutschman rookie card which is the Stars of MLB insert, retail exclusive. I'd much rather get a parallel of that card, but it's still nice to get them, although I don't think that's worth anything. And here we have our 35th anniversary insert. This one is a rookie card, which is pretty cool. And then we have our 2022 greatest hits. This one's Paul Goldschmidt, which is pretty good. These are actually pretty interesting inserts, as they do have different parallels or variations, and some of them can actually get pretty high price tags on their eBay auctions. So those are cool cards to get. And here we have another pack with nothing in it. I'm not sure if this is happening just in retail boxes or if this also happens in hobby boxes. Comment below if you know, and also if you want me to open some hobby boxes in the future, let me know in the comments below. It's something that I would be interested in doing in the future. And on our final pack, we get nothing. I check here just to make sure. But we do have one of these Adley Rutschman Stars of MLB inserts. Those aren't really worth anything. If it were a parallel, that would have been awesome. But this is the end of the 10 retail packs that came with this box. The last thing we're going to open is the one silver foil board pack that comes with this. And to wrap up this opening, we have our silver pack. This contains 5 silver patterned foil board cards, which when we open this up, we can see that these are actually pretty nice cards. I like the foiling, and it's a nice addition to add into this box. Now, hobby boxes do come with different types of silver packs, which have Topps Chrome cards in them, which is a different series. But those are more expensive, and those do have the chance of getting serialized cards as well as autographed cards. I don't know if these have the same opportunity. Honestly, for $35, I think this set is a really good value. You get a lot of interesting things, and in this particular box, we definitely beat the odds of what we're supposed to get. However, I would caution against buying other retail products, and if you really want to get this set, go for the jumbo or hobby boxes, although it's more expensive with the jumbo box being around $240 right now. Finally, let me know your thoughts on this series and this format. I really do want to make this channel better, so if you have any thoughts on what I can do better, or if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And thank you for your viewership. As always, thank you for watching.